Welcome to the Law of One. I am Robert, your humble messenger. And today we're going to have a nice gay conversation. Um, okay, to be gay is to be so happy. We're going to talk about homosexuality, and our teachers are Hatonn and those of Ra. What is the function of homosexuality? And Hatonn responds, it is a difficulty of your language that we have trouble overcoming, in that homosexuality is not understood as a type of sexuality, but is considered to be, in your language, a type of emotionally strong word. The function of sexuality is to teach service. One is drawn to another of your species and forms a relationship, and in that relationship, there are opportunities for service or disservice, and gradually, as the spirit grows through this association, you begin to learn how to be of service. Were it not for the drive of sexuality, it is likely that there would not be these intense relationships, and therefore these strong stimulants or catalysts to learning. Those who are homosexual have had personality difficulty, which drives them in a sexual way towards their own charge, much like a positive charge being attracted to a positive charge. This is due to confusion between incarnations, the previous incarnation being of one sex, this incarnation being of another. But the function of homosexuality is the function of any type of sexuality. It is to enable a person to form an intense enough relationship that he or she may learn how to serve and how to love others more than himself, or shall we say, to love others more than his personality, but as much as the Creator. Does this answer your question? Yes. All right, let's switch gears up over to those of Raw, answering a couple questions about homosexuality. 31.8 questioner. We have what seems to be an increasing number of entities incarnate here now who have what is called a homosexual orientation in this respect. Could you explain and expand upon that concept? I am Ra. Entities of this condition experience a great deal of distortion due to the fact that they have experienced many incarnations as biological male and as biological female. This would not suggest what you call homosexuality in an active phase, were it not for the difficult vibratory condition of your planetary sphere. There is what you may call great aura infringement among your crowded urban areas in your more populous countries, as you call portions of your planetary surface. Under these conditions, the confusions will occur. 31.10 questioner. Roughly how many previous incarnations, shall we say, would a male entity in this incarnation have had in the past as a female, to have a highly homosexual orientation in this incarnation? Just roughly. I am raw. If an entity has had roughly 65% of its incarnations in the sexual biological body complex, the opposite polarity to its present body complex, this entity is vulnerable to the aura infringement of your urban areas and may perhaps become of what you call a homosexual nature. It is to be noted at this juncture that although it is much more difficult, it is possible in this type of association for an entity to be of great service to another in fidelity and sincere green ray love of a non-sexual nature, thus adjusting or lessening the distortions of its sexual impairment. 31.11 Questioner. Timothy Leary, doing research, wrote that at the time of puberty and up through that time, there is an imprint occurring on the DNA coding of an entity, and that, for instance, sexual biases are imprinted due to early sexual experiences or some of the first sexual experiences of the entity. Does anything like this actually happen? I am raw. This is partially correct due to the nature of solitary sexual experiences. It is, in most cases, unlikely that what you call masturbation has an imprinting effect upon later experiences. This is similarly true with some of the encounters which might be seen as homosexual among those of this age group. These are often, instead, innocent exercises in curiosity. However, it is quite accurate that the first experience in which the mind-body-spirit complex is intensely involved will indeed imprint upon the entity for that life experience a set of preferences. And with that said, yabba dabba doo, it's been so nice talking to you. I love you.